Hey guys, it's Crackfiend again over at Games Radar. We're doing a character walkthrough of King from Street Fighter X Tekken. Now into the standing normals, we've got standing jab, medium, fierce, standing light kick. That's not cancelable. It's just a knee, does nothing. That also does nothing, doesn't cancel, just hits him. Standing medium kick, that's cancelable. And standing roundhouse, which actually moves him forward. Close roundhouse doesn't cancel either. It does decent damage. But let me show you the cancels just to confirm for you guys. This is jab, medium punch, oh, crouching fierce, and crouching medium kick. There you have it. Now let's go into the crouching normals. All of the crouching normals except for crouching roundhouse is cancelable. So crouching light kick, crouching jab, crouching medium punch, crouching medium kick, oop, and crouching fierce punch. Your standard hard knockdown. Now let's go into his command normals. We've got the forward medium punch 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't combo, but that last hit was an overhead. I'll show you that. There you go. Let's go into the shoulder tackle. It's forward with medium punch and light kick. This can absorb an attack, and when it's a counter hit, it'll do a wall bounce. So there you go. So let me show you that it can absorb a hit. Oops, just try and hit me once. There you go. Now onto another move. We have the knee lift. This is going to be your primary tool for damage output, and I'll show you that very shortly. Now we also have forward light punch with medium kick. It's a body slam. Useless move, slow startup. You're going to get punished the instant they see that. They're gonna jump back, they're gonna walk back, they have all day to do whatever they want. As soon as they see you, do that. So don't use it, avoid it at all costs. And you also want to avoid this. It's decent, it's no harm, but yeah, it's not really gonna give you any other damage either. But let's go on to his special moves. The first one, beginning with the Jaguar step. It's done by pressing 2 kicks. This actually avoids all normals. So, oops, show them. Low. Can you jump in at me as well? See, it avoids all that. So now you can follow up with jab, which does this. It's a lariat, or is it lariat? Whatever it's called. It's a lariat. And crouching jab into that. You can combo that. The next one is the people's elbow. People's elbow. And then you can combo that into. Oops. Into the Jaguar bomb, which is done by doing dragon punch with punch. And now let's go into his counter attacks. He has the leg screw, which is done by pressing forward with 2 kicks. That actually counters mid attacks. Active frames aren't very long though, so you gotta kind of do it and try and guess it. So his next one is for high moves. It's done by pressing forward with 2 punches. So if you can jump for me, you don't get any additional damage. But what this can do is it can help stop. It can help change the momentum. It forces them to guess whether to jump and attack or not. So use this to help change the pace of the game and the momentum. Now, on to the Jaguar bomb. That can be used as an anti-air. Oops, not that one. Not that one. This one. That can be used as an anti-air, but you can occasionally lose. Actually, you can lose that battle a lot of the time. So let's show you that. Go ahead again. Do it again. So let's try the EX. So yeah, not the most reliable tool. You might as well just use that as a finisher for combos, for juggles. But on to the next move, we have the convict kick. This is a godlike move. Very godlike, and I'll show you why. Well, the normal one is not very godlike, but I'm literally mashing because you can follow that up with a DDT by pressing light kick, or any kick really. But the EX version is amazing. So you can do something like that. We'll show you some more advanced combos in a bit. On to the next move, we have the giant swing, which is done by pressing half circle forward with punch. They have to be standing for this to work. If they're crouching, it doesn't work, so we'll show you that real quick. Alright, but the next move is called the tomahawk. That's done by doing a half circle forward motion with a kick, and it actually hits only if they crouch. So if you can crouch for me, please. You can do that. And you can do crouching medium kick into, or actually crouching short into that, because crouching short has less stun. So you want to try and set them up with like crouching medium kick or crouching light kick, force them to block low, and then go into that. Once they start blocking high, then you can probably go into the giant swing, but you're going to be using those two tools to mix up your opponent. Now the next move is the reverse slam combo, which is done by quarter circle back with a punch, like that. The EX version just gets you additional damage. And that's used for, you know, if you want to use a B and B combo, you can just go crouching medium punch into that, crouching fierce punch into that. Just really, really standard. Not a lot of high damage, but sometimes you got to go for guaranteed damage instead of taking that risk of not being able to execute. Now, onto his super art, we've got what's called, this is what it's actually called, the Wonderful Mexican Special Combo. Yes, the Wonderful Mexican Special Combo, done with quarter circle back and 3 punches. There's 2 versions of it. Here's the first version. You just do the motion and the move, and you get the leg lock at the end. Now, if you do this, oops. Now if you do that. Now after the second hit, you do another quarter circle with punch. Quarter circle back with punch. You get this version, and that gives you about 40 extra damage, which can sometimes make the difference between winning and losing a match. Honestly, you don't have to time it. There is no timing involved at all. You can just literally mash it like what I'm doing right now. I'm just mashing quarter circle back with punches, and that's what happens. No timing involved at all. Now, I showed you some basic combos earlier. Let's show you some advanced combos. So here's some stuff that I learned. There's 2 tagging combos that you can do with King potentially. The first one is this. So you're crouching medium punch into the Jaguar bomb. Now the second one, you waste a meter, but here's the reason. Let me show you. So I canceled out early so that I can get that combo. It does roughly 50 or 60 more damage, I believe. But again, you know, this game, you build bar so fast. So if you have bar and you're not using it, you should use it to get additional damage. Now onto some non-tag combos. Let's use that that convict kick that I was showing you guys earlier. So let's go here. Oops. Oops. I'm trying to follow that up with actually the knee lift, just this one. Oops. That one. You can actually do roughly 50% damage. So that's one way, and that wastes like what, 2 or 3 bars. You don't have to do that. You can just use 1 bar and still get roughly the same damage, a little bit less. But let me show you. And this is mid-screen or corner. Doesn't matter where you are. You can do it from anywhere. See, look at that. Ton of damage with only 1 bar. Now, my analysis of King is that he has a lot of good damage output. He has the ability to stop certain moves and change the pace and slow it down a little bit, but he's going to struggle a lot against characters with cross-ups, which is pretty much a majority of this cast. But his high damage output puts him at about mid-tier, I would say, as of right now. If somebody actually finds a viable anti-air with King, then things might change. He might move up the tier list. Because, I mean, look at this combo, man. It's just godlike. that about wraps it up for King. Stay tuned to GamesRadar.com for more character walkthroughs for Street Fighter X Tekken.